Where's your good hat?
It's in the other room.
How dare you not wear your good hat with us?
Are we not good enough for your good hat?
No, you're not.
This is a casual podcast. You guys
Got
don't
my
get
kimono.
the full JD experience.
Yeah, you got kimono, JD.
Wait, Paul, are you doing the Jurassic Park podcast with this guy?
Yeah, it was good.
Nice.
It's good. It's been fun.
You start the first one?
We did, and then we did the book,
are you
and
guys
then the
gonna
rest of
watch-
the movies.
You guys gonna watch the new one together live and
I
record
hope-
it?
Well, I don't know about that, but
You guys
we'll
sneak
talk
in.
about it.
You guys should sneak in with the camera and
Dude,
Live
that's actually
reaction.
very
and Mystery
funny.
Science Theater, that shit for the new one.
I'm sure you get a showing in the middle of the day. That wouldn't bother anybody. Got a ring light.
Yeah, yeah. I'll have my. Can I have my kid contact you just so you could do the podcast?
That's usually fun.
What's your
I did
kids'
the
take
cartoon.
on
I
JP?
listened to the whole cartoon, or I watched the whole cartoon.
Chaos Theory.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Camp Cretaceous was the first one,
Sorry,
and
you
then
sound just like him,
like who?
my son.
Well,
When I
when
asked
you're
him
saying
about
dumb
his
shit, yeah.
yeah. Forgive me for trying to give a shit about your interests and you walking all over me like I'm supposed to know.
Dominic.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's the funniest thing about kids is that like if you try to be into, you're like, hey, and you ask them about that, and they're like, well, actually, dipshit.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, well, fuck you.
Yep.
Who buys the toys? I'll tell you that. You know.
Yeah, my son's like that with Mario.
Yeah,
And then it's like, bitch, you just know that from a fucking YouTube video. I
Bitch.
lived it.
yeah. They tell you
How
about,
dare you learn more than your father?
They tell you about like the N64 hacks, and you're like, I did
Yeah.
them. What are you talking
Uh-huh.
about? Yeah, been there.
I think there was like a tombstone or something in Mario 64 that said like L is a lie or something.
Huh.
It was
L is a lie.
something like that. And my son made
Hmm.
me make
What
a
does that
tomb-
refer to?
No one knows. It's just like this weird, like, it's like QAnon,
So
but
the creators-
for Mario. And my son watches it. It's like, what does this mean?
Yeah,
So we had to make a tombstone that said that. And now everyone was like, what the fuck does that mean?
but he's gotten into Weird Al and Futurama, and I'm not mad about either.
Futurama's pretty good.
Yeah.
Except for it's like
I
sad.
tried. Like,
Yeah, I like it because he identifies with Bender because he's also Mexican.
Really?
yeah, yeah,
That's hilarious.
Patrick, what are you doing?
I'm looking up Weird Al tickets. It's taking a long time.
yeah. If they're not $300, I think he would shoot a brick if I had told him he was gonna go see Weird Al.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's got to be a great concert.
It
I
has
want to
to be.
go.
I want
But
to.
I think it was crazy expensive when I saw it, where I was like, fuck that.
maybe it was resale.
Okay, so
Okay, so we're
sexiest
talking about
guy
I
in
do
Jurassic
think-
Park.
Yeah,
series.
we're talking about the
Oh,
Jurassic
easy.
Park batch.
Yeah,
Hold
Jeff
on to your butts.
Goldblum, dude.
Gold-
No, I think that
Easy.
guy who loves the Raptors. I think that guy's probably.
Chris
Owen
Pratt?
Gravy.
Chris Pratt?
No, the guy who's
Well,
like
that's his character name.
the
Good
clever
job.
girl
Good job.
guy.
Oh, clever girl, the little
Oh.
British dude that
Dude,
gets killed.
I'm getting all this feedback, Paul. What are
Sorry.
you doing?
The
I'm
Brit-
recording. Can you please stop?
Is that the
Hands
episode?
off.
What the fuck are you
The British
doing?
Hunter,
I'm
dude.
ready. I'm a pro. I can do this.
I mean, it's pretty hot when he's like clever
Fuck with-
girl
you're
because he
saying
knows
don't
he's about
fuck
to
with
get
the
his face
microphone.
ate.
Yeah, dude, that guy fucks.
Like, yeah, dude, like the fact that he was about to get eaten and he was like just so impressed with her. He's like, that's so hot.
You mean
Yeah.
Robert Muldoon?
Yeah.
The character that
Mhm.
Paul cannot ever remember the name of, and he's fucked up on multiple podcasts now.
I mean, thank God podcasts are for fun. Otherwise, yeah, shame on you, Paul.
No, they're not for fun. They're for me
That's
proving
the
I'm
raptor.
right
That's the
and
clever girl
embarrassing
guy,
people.
Paul Muldoon.
I mean, this whole podcast has been
Paul
about just
Muldoon,
proving
my
you guys.
dick.
Nobody
dude.
said the dad. No one's like, oh, that
Oh,
guy's
the dad?
attractive.
With a dad?
From
main guy.
Shameless.
No.
Oh, that's in the third draft.
Sam
JP3.
Yeah,
No, he's talking about fucking William H. Macy and JP3.
I was like,
That's the
William
worst
H. Macy.
one.
Yeah, he's a
It's
terrible
definitely
father.
the worst one.
Well, Paul and I are
No,
doing
he's a great father.
Jurassic
He goes to
Park.
rescue his kid.
I mean, that's a good
that's
dad.
right. His uncle's
That's
the one that got
William
him
H.
lost.
Macy, at least.
That's what I just said.
And they pretend they're together, and everything
Sorry,
comes
JD.
out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe put both those
Oh,
headphones on so
young,
you
in
can hear
that
what I'm
case, can we
saying.
go young Vince Vaughn in JP3?
That's not bad.
Young Vince Vaughn.
He's in there.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
He's in
I-
JP2,
now
actually.
looking
Oh,
at
sorry.
this,
Lost World.
I think we
Colon
got into
Jurassic
an argument
Park.
about this lady, but the way this might be
Oh,
the
yeah,
least,
we did. Patrick thinks she's very attractive.
She's
and I don't.
monstrously attractive.
Monstrously.
And this, they're like
She's
sexing her
also
down.
in.
Can you put her with hair, please?
That is hair.
Have you
No,
seen The
long
Family
hair.
Man? It's erotic.
She was in. Oh, yeah. What am I looking up Vince Vaughn or am I looking up this chick?
No, I want to look up this
No.
lady. I want to see Patrick's vision. I want to see what
Well, I
he's
think we
talking
did this
about.
last time.
We
I think
did. We did
I think
do
we
this
have to
last
see
time.
if Vince Vaughn is fuckable in JC3.
Yeah, Tia Leone.
Was she
This
in
is
The
her in
Grinch?
Bad Boys.
Was she in The
Oh, she was in
Grinch?
Bad Boys. No,
Oh,
she was not.
yes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is not even a discussion.
No,
All right.
yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10, Paul. What do you think she is at unattractiveness? Only sexualize her.
Well, that's
This
not
is you want to
fair.
be part of the
No.
bros. This is it.
Hey, no.
This
This is the first
This is
No,
it.
and I don't agree with JD's thing. I do.
That's what
I
you're
do.
trying to
I
do.
do fold in personality. She's hilarious.
Yeah, she's
I'm
a
not-
great
You
actor.
know nothing
Fuck
of
you,
her
JD,
personality. She
but-
was dry as fucking JP3. Had no
she's
fucking
not working with
personality.
anything. She's working
All
with
she did
that
was scream
dog
her
They
shit.
did not
child's
give her a
name.
good character. Like
Yeah.
they didn't develop that character. She's just
Oh.
suburban mom that fights with William H. Macy. That's all
Yeah.
they gave her. That's not fair to
So
her.
when we talked about wanting to see her with longer hair, we maybe also want to see her ideas.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Show me her ideas.
Can we look at her
JD?
ideas, please, JD?
No,
Ideas,
but you-
Google.
she's a person who could tell understands funniness. She's been in enough funny
What the
things.
fuck does that mean?
You guys are backpedaling now so hard.
No, because
There
like
you go. That-
some
she's
people,
how
for the
hilarious
first
in that
second
picture
since
there.
entering the house.
some people can't do comedy because they don't understand it. But I think people who
She's
understand
not been in
why
any
things-
comedies. No comedies.
She was funny in Bad Boys.
Yeah, she's funny in
She's
Bad
not-
Boys. She's
she was,
funny in The Family.
She's not funny in either
Bring
of
up
those
all of
movies.
her
None of
movies.
those were comedies.
Her personality brings humor to all her roles. You fucking asshole.
I think William H. Macy's hotter,
Are
actually.
you kidding me?
Oh, she's in A League of Their Own. That's a comedy.
Is she? Oh my
Top-
god, is she the
top
chick who
5.
can't read?
Top 5
That's
Hollywood
hilarious.
mustache, William H. Macy.
Oh yeah, great mustache.
One of the best.
Huh.
She's in Wyatt Earp. Oh, interesting. And then Vince Vaughn here.
I didn't even know he was in it.
Yeah, you could forget he was in it. He's
I
pretty
don't think I've
forgettable.
ever even
He's just
seen The Lost
he's a
World.
cameraman. He's a very minor role.
No,
Oh, that's
he
so
worked for
funny.
Greenpeace, and he was also there to take video.
Oh, he's a terrorist.
but he ends up being some kind of like undercover secret
Mhm.
agent
Some
type version that
eco-terrorist.
nothing happens with. Yeah,
Maybe they cut it out.
yeah, they definitely cut.
Oh, you
him
know
out.
what? That guy from Seinfeld.
Yeah, Jerry.
No, the
Oh, Newman.
Newman.
Yeah. In the first one.
He's the
R.I.P..
bottom.
Yeah, so
See?
there's Vince
Handsome
Vaughn.
guy.
There you go.
Yeah, it's never been my bag.
But he's not Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum's killing it.
He had such a horniness to him.
Oh yeah.
Although I think there was a glow down of Jeff Goldblum in this movie from the first one.
Well, they had to.
well, he's. I think young Goldblum's
Why
hot.
did they have to?
They were trying to keep a
They got-
PG-13 rating.
They got pushback.
They didn't want it to be too horny.
From all the guys having homo
Yeah.
freakouts in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Like, "Ah,
We don't want everybody to think dinosaurs make you gay. So, in all reality, it was just Jeff Goldblum.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
With the gay freakouts, or that you pushed away the
Yeah.
mics?
The mic.
He pushed
Yeah,
away
also-
the fucking mics.
Don't beat yourself up over gay freakouts.
Yeah. Everybody's entitled to one.
I think if I ever had a gay freakout.
Okay,
Where
our
you're
first
like,
gay
you're like, am
freakout.
I?
What the fuck?
What was your first gay freakout, Patrick?
Oh God.
And then we'll go to
He's
Andreas.
having one right now.
Yeah.
Andreas, do you have a good
I'm
first
trying to
gay
think, I don't know if I've
freakout?
ever been freaked out.
Person who made you question.
I think I've just been like, oh, all right.
But from who? Who gave
Probably,
it?
if I had to guess, it's gonna be someone like feminine.
Sure,
and I was
that's
like,
fine.
oh, wait a minute. I was like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
someone a little
There
androgynous.
is something
can't-
like that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah. It's like,
I would think, say, Ewan McGregor in the Moulin Rouge. I was like, wow,
That's
I wish the
crazy.
guy would do
That's
that
a-
for me.
that's
Somehow you made fucking a guy even gayer by thinking like this guy from Moulin Rouge.
Well, he sang about it. It's
Whatever.
beautiful.
no, I'd be so awkward.
If he was singing Elton John songs to you,
Yeah, if a grown
And
man
I
was
would
like,
tell
that'll work. I'm like,
everybody.
No, thank
man,
you.
this sucks.
you'd say this. You'd be like, "Are you gonna suck my dick or what?"
No, that'd be like the last thing. I was like, I'd be like, please don't. Like, yeah, like this singing's embarrassing enough. I don't know.
Singing's gay enough without your cock in my mouth.
I don't know. Singing's not gay, is it?
No, but you guys are saying he's gay. Well, it's
No,
gayer
you
in the
said it
Moulin
freaked
Rouge
you out.
because he was singing.
Musical singing's kind of
What other
Mm.
singing is there?
like cool rock singing.
So Creed isn't gay.
Well, think
No,
of like
it's
a
the
dudes are the
opposite.
ones that do it first. It's okay, right? That's not like weird or whatever.
What?
Like it shouldn't weird you out. Like cooking, right? Cooking shouldn't be because it used to be just men that cooked, right?
That's all I do. I'm
When
the
it
only
was
cook.
good.
You know? And then
When food was good, am I
high
right, guys?
heels?
Back when food was good.
Oh man.
Remember when food was
There's
good?
no way he's leaving that in. There's no way he's gonna leave that in.
I don't know, maybe.
You
Well,
coward.
Paul, what was your first gay scare?
I don't know.
You've never.
No.
I love the lead- I love the
nobody
leading-
you could.
It's a leading
Hugh
question.
Jackman.
Mm-mm. I don't know.
Either I've
Too much.
suppressed it or it just didn't matter enough to me to hold on to it as a
Okay.
memory.
Patrick, you didn't think of one?
No.
Yeah. We're not those kinds of guys,
Well,
man.
get us on a
Way to really leave me hanging out there with the thing you
Well,
brought up,
I
guys.
can't believe
Yours was very nice.
Yeah, I mean, but like
very
Lady
sweet. Good for
Marmalade
you.
exists in that same universe, and that
I mean,
I feel
yeah,
like that
I'd
would
vote
override everything. I was like, there's not a doubt in my
Pink. I
mind.
love Pink's my queen. All right,
Pink's my queen. Great.
she looked
I
great.
feel
too.
like Paul Walker's pretty hot. I feel like I've had feelings for Paul Walker.
Okay, Paul Walker.
You
That's
know,
when
like when he died, that was sad.
It was sad because he wasn't even driving, man. I'd be so pissed. if I
Patrick's
was
like,
Paul.
now he'll never have the chance to have sex with me.
Yeah, yeah. Forget about it, cuz.
Come on, we've all said something now. Paul, you got nothing?
I'll rack my brains. I don't remember anything.
I
There was on some local news anchor you're into
Cum?
or something.
Yeah, dude.
I've heard people
I
say
want to get a
cuh.
hockey
tattooed
player.
on me. Forget about it, cuz.
Get about it.
That'd be
kid.
a good sketch where it's them filming that sketch and he's like, what the fuck is this? And
Yeah.
he's like, don't worry, the kids say it. They say
Yeah.
cuh. Everyone's going to be saying cuh, Paul. That'd be a good
I
sketch.
thought the way the other guy was named Tyrese.
Tyrese, yeah.
He said bre.
Yeah.
Hey bre.
That sounds more natural than Paul Walker.
Saying cuz.
Yeah, the only time he uses
Yeah.
slang, it's I think in the
Paul,
entire franchise.
challenge for you. If you could throw in
Mhm.
forget about it cuh in one of these in some time in this podcast, that'd be great.
From me to say
Yeah,
it?
from you, yeah.
Okay.
I want to try to get
Tyrese
one in at the next
style.
work meeting.
Just so you guys know, this is Paul.
Back,
Paul
Next Zoom I'm on.
requested. He wanted to throw his hat in as being the fourth bro.
I
over
said
here.
he's in
Okay,
because
the
he got here
Chupacabro.
before Patrick.
Well, you said that, and now I'm like, should you guys be interviewing me? Should it be the other way around? Should be
Yo,
Oh.
you're trying to flip it where you're
Yeah.
like, should I be
Oh,
why
working
do I
here?
want to be in
That's
this
a
group?
power move.
You know what's
Wow.
up with this group that
No.
wants me in it so
I
bad?
feel like we should jump you in. I think that's why we're here. We're going to fucking jump your ass.
All right, everybody.
These cameras aren't on. This is
Then we're going to make you roll dice, and
Yeah.
whatever number comes up, you got to fuck that many of us. We got to double up. We only have 3 guys.
I thought we had a 3-sided die. I was like,
Yeah.
how do you do that?
No, it's a normal. It's actually a 12-sided die.
I should
So
go
you can
back.
get us all 4 times.
I should go back to episode 1. I missed that one. Was that what this was? Is this on tape online somewhere?
Yeah, that was the pilot.
Yeah, the unaired pilot of Los Chupacabros. Yeah, it's a podcast the 3 of us used to do. If anybody doesn't know,
And I guess it ended very I can't remember me freaking out and yelling at you and all that
Oh, what
stuff.
was that? I need to know about that.
you still don't even know about. I
no,
mean,
what's the yelling? What was the yelling over?
I mean, yeah, Patrick got mad because I was telling him what to do too much.
He
Like,
still
you
does.
treat
You
me like a
fucking saw this.
child.
It's like, hey, sit here, do this, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm like, move the mic closer to you. Do you see how it bends in the
no,
middle?
but
Could
your
you try to
fucking
do that?
bedside manner is terrible. Like you gotta.
Yeah, I'm trying to be direct and tell you what to do.
Yeah, but you gotta say it nice. The spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, baby.
Well, spoonful of sugar ended the podcast. So
Well, then it's hard to get here. I was late because it's hard to get here, especially on a week.
it's not like I live in a maze.
I think
or
we're
something.
getting back into it, and maybe this is the wrong road to go down. I'm
I mean,
regretting
and,
I asked.
Andreas just ghosted eventually. He was like, I can't be seen on the same microphone as
I still do your
Patrick saying.
pods. I still
Yeah, you do
your
mine,
pods.
but it's more about shit Patrick says. That's the problem.
Well,
the Israel
We ran-
stuff. How cool that was that they blew up the tasers.
It is still
Pagers.
Pagers.
They blew up tasers.
That made me laugh out loud.
Patrick
That
says
line,
things
that was
that-
fucking
Wait,
crazy.
you know who also
what
was
a
cool?
fucking insane take that is.
That's just truth.
He's like, don't
That's-
fuck with
you know-
Jews.
You know,
That's like,
you know what was also cool when all the Sith in that third movie called the Operation whatever. and they
Order
just-
66.
Yeah, Order 66 was cool. We can't admit Order 66 was cool.
Like the long con of it, you're like, whoa, those sons of bitches.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool. It was evil. Maybe you could say it was evil, but it was cool.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
the
think you take
difference is
yourself
that
out of it. Yeah.
it's not real.
Well, it's based in truth.
No, I
The
think
Sith?
it's also very cool
No,
in
I-
the
the
real
Order.
world.
Yeah,
I think
Sith,
it's also very cool.
the fact that one 20-something-year-old could totally kill a bunch of toddlers. You know,
that wasn't part
That's
of
some of
Order
the coolest
66. That
shit.
was
that was Order 66.
Order 66 was for the clones to turn on the Jedi,
Yeah, and
not
what-
for Anakin to kill a bunch of younglings.
No, I
did
think
that.
he's part of it.
He went
I
into
think
business
no,
for
it is
himself
not.
there.
he was in
Yeah,
on
that
Order
was-
66.
yeah,
Was
he
he?
might have known that.
Oh, dude.
that,
By the time he had turned, he knew about Order 66 and was part of it. Google it.
sure, but he's not gonna. Part of
Dude.
Order 66 was not for him to go kill younglings.
Or maybe it was the CIA
might
Not
covered it up.
younglings specifically.
What should I go?
What was it? Order 66?
Was Anakin part of Order 66?
Well, yes, he's in
no,
the.
but they'll definitely go into depth as to how and why.
Was it part of Order 66? Of course you would kill the little kids too.
You can't ask too specific. Like,
Well, yeah, probably the clones would have taken care of him if Anakin hadn't gotten there.
Well, yeah, because that's what the kid said right before he got slaughtered. Oh, he's
No,
not.
Anakin Skywalker was not part of Order 66.
Fuck this AI
No,
shit.
I don't know
You
if
have
I
to- we
buy
got-
it.
we
I
got-
don't know
yes.
if I buy
Just
it.
whenever it disagrees with you
This-
guys, you're like, fuck AI.
Yeah, dude, this is
You're
political.
gonna let the machines tell us what to do.
Put a lightsaber in my mouth and pull the trigger, dude.
That would be the best way to kill yourself. Dude, why can't that ever happen? Like, people are shitting on Star Wars stuff now.
Uh-huh.
Why couldn't it be cool and
What-
dark like that? Where some guy fucking
Andor is cool and dark.
What's it called when
Eats a fucking- is it?
Andor
samurais
is
kill
good.
themselves?
It's not that dark.
Suboku,
It's the dark-
Sudoku.
Sudoku.
have to be
Sudoku.
No, I think it's Seppuku. Seppuku when they
Sabaku.
is that what it is? That sounds right. I think you got it right. Yeah, like if you're a Jedi, where you like pussy out at the last second, you turn it off. That'd have been so dark.
Or even just like the Force Unleashed games where the guy fucking pulls down the thing.
I've never
with his-
played. It looks cool.
He uses Force to like pull down one of those big ships. And it's like, that's cool. Why isn't that in a fucking movie?
I think it'd be funny to use the Force. to push.
Seppuku.
Oh, what's that thing where you come on a person's face a lot?
That's bukkake.
Oh, bukkake. I committed bukkake.
Your Japanese is so poor. You're there, you're having casual conversation.
I choose death by bukkake.
Yeah.
I guess so.
They're like, wait, that's an option?
Yeah. The story of Patrick, the stickiest samurai. He dishonored himself.
Now you must suffer bukkake. Okay. What am I doing over here?
Why is Bonnie Blue saying
Oh, man.
she's gonna double Patrick?
Oh, fuck.
But I feel like they can make a whole movie about this Order 66 and it would be cool.
I think an
Well,
Order
they did it
66
in the
movie would be-
cartoons. They did a whole thing with the...
But those are
Clones
cartoon.
cartoon.
I want
What
to
the
see.
fuck?
I
It's
want to
a-
see Mandalorian style Order 66.
It was part
call
of
it
the
Order 66.
Ahsoka...
The fact that Rogue One didn't, like, that was the thing they should have done. Just make all these one-off movies. Like, Rogue One was good.
I think they should do.
Well, they tried that with Solo, and it bombed so hard that...
They should do Order 66 where every single person is gonna die. Nobody lives. None of the. It's all about the sad stories.
That's kind of cool. Oh, like one of those, like, anthology things.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Because like,
I love
because
anthology.
Order
but then it's
66.
a cartoon. You want the Mandalorian to do it.
You could still do it.
Because
Okay.
Order 66 originally, like everyone died, and then as the years have gone on, they're like, well, actually, these guys survived.
Well, yeah, because
Or
you want
these
some
guys
cool stories
survived.
here and there.
And
you
this
gotta
guy
have little...
tripped on a rock and he took a nap and he woke up and everybody was dead.
Yeah.
You know, like I was like, all right.
This guy missed his flight and did get Order
Yeah.
66.
I listened to...
yeah. He was supposed to be.
he was supposed to be in Order 66. Now he's making Family Guy.
His mom told him like, "Don't go to work today, honey." And she's like, "I don't know why."
I hear all the Jews weren't there
Yeah.
when Order 66 got called.
Oh,
they
shit.
called it sick. Where are all the Jews? I'm sorry, my Jedi was German. Hey, Obi-Wan, where are all the Jewish Jedi today? I don't know.
It's Yom
Vaughn.
Kippur, bitch. You don't know anything about the
Yeah.
Jewish people.
Yeah,
It's like, fuck, I made Order 66 on Yom Kippur.
yeah.
A coincidence? I don't think so.
Follow the money,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, actually, a great bit. I was re-listening to like the first 40 of the Los Chupacabros.
How you listen
Patrick
to
and-
all 40 episodes is beyond me.
There
man.
are 93 episodes altogether, and I
That's
only
what's
got
crazy.
Up to
Did we do that
You
much?
guys did it for a long time.
Yeah, we did
I
it
didn't
for a couple
realize
of
it was
years,
that
yeah.
long.
Really, dude? That's like a fucking fever dream. I was like,
Did you double
You
speed
had
it to
COVID
listen?
the whole time. Yes, I
Yeah.
do listen to them on double
Okay.
speed.
I was like,
But
Yeah.
Patrick had a good
How'd
thing
you
about
try
like the Nebuchadnezzar dictator. He's like, "Oh, I wouldn't kill you, but my army would." Just get into camp.
man, we should do that shit again.
I was
sounds
like,
like a
I'm going to
good show.
steal that bit. Dude. Just like
Do
such a
it.
good. And he did such a good Woody Allen impression. It was impressive.
Fucking put that clip in right here.
I wish I could. I'd have to go back.
Well,
I have to
did you
re-listen
lose
to
it?
the first 40 to remember which episode that was.
You can't just put it. It's not an AI thing that could figure that out, man.
I mean, I could maybe. I'd have to transcribe all of them, and then.
oh, you know what's fun is AI puts in titles for my voice recorders for my
that's
sets now. It's like
Oh, like
fucking
what?
crazy.
Well,
Let's see.
used
Does
to
it
just
give
do
you
the
topics
place
or
and
how does it
dates.
work?
it like titles them. Where was it?
Mine gives the location of where it was
Yeah.
recorded. So, but anyway,
Yeah, I get that too.
But my Samsung thing just started transcribing my sets and shit, and it's like kind of fucking cool.
I did get. So I was re-listening to the podcast, and I thought we had some questions for Paul. So
Great.
things we'd need to know for.
Interview questions.
Yeah, basically for him to be a
I got a
Chupacabro.
question.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because you were like, why should I be a part of your group? Whose
Yeah.
idea was it to ask you to join?
Well, I was interested at first. And then I was like,
oh, you heard
well,
Patrick
these
talking,
guys
and you're
are
like, I'm
just-
out.
Yeah, now he's definitely second guessing it.
Whatever.
Oh, Paul's sex life. Okay, yeah, we got this.
Oh,
This is like episode 1 stuff we covered.
This was the sucking
you
and
like dirty
fucking
talk?
orgy from earlier.
Do you like dirty talk?
Sometimes.
Okay,
course you
what are
have
you
to.
throwing out there?
What am I
throw it out.
throwing out?
Yeah,
When
with the
I
dirty
do it?
talk with your wife, what are you throwing out there?
Pope role play.
Pope role play.
Yeah.
So she's a bad Catholic,
Yeah, she's a bad Catholic. I'm running for
and
Pope.
you're the Pope.
I'm in the conclave. I'm cheating on the conclave rules.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's a whole setup. That's a whole theatrical production you're putting on.
That sounds
Well,
pretty
that's
nice.
what it is.
You seem like a theatrical guy. Like, it doesn't seem
Okay,
like
this
a...
is a whole setting. I'm
For
not
doing
hearing
it.
any lines.
What do you
Put
think?
him on
What
the
would be
spot,
some
dude. I don't know if
lines?
this is fair.
Yeah, what? That's not fair.
I said what dirty talk, and he gives me a fucking scenario.
All right, mine are.
I like to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war.
My dirty talk is, does that feel good? And
Sorry.
sorry. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Apologizing.
Sorry.
Are you into domination at all?
No.
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 Would you ever have
Are you
someone
guys?
step on your
I
balls?
missed that episode.
It's episode 1 shit right here. I mean, this is you did not even listen to the first episode.
No.
Did I say gently? I feel like I should
You
say
said
gently.
you both were like, "Hey, I could get someone to step on my balls tomorrow."
I'm certainly not against it.
Yeah, Patrick
I don't know
was
what I
very
said
into
back
it.
then, but at this moment, I could get off on that.
Yeah, it's what he
I don't know
wants.
if I'd get off, but I could probably make it happen.
And it's very nice. You hear the progression of the girlfriend you're still with. You're
Uh-huh.
getting with her at the beginning of the pod, so you
Like,
never asked her to
Would
step
you
on
ever
your
like
balls.
someone like shit talking you while you're making love to them?
You suck at this.
Oh, like
You suck.
talking condescendingly?
Yeah, like if they said,
you're terrible.
You suck, bitch. Something like that.
Spit
that.
in your face.
Yeah, like shut up, you fucking pussy.
I can't even feel your little cock, Paul. Things
Maybe
like
that's
that.
a little. That's oof.
Whoa, dude. What's wrong with
hey,
you?
hey, JD, though.
This is a family program.
Yes, exactly that.
We're
Yes,
parents, dude. What the
that's
fuck?
I might. I mean, yeah.
You wouldn't get off on that.
It hasn't come up. Maybe.
I mean, how you feel about it now?
You really don't
Right
find out
now?
till you're in the
Terrible.
moment.
You don't
I mean,
feel
my
like
dick
it.
would go inside of me if someone said that.
But would you come?
No,
I think it'd be
Retreat
like
so
when
far
you get
inside of me.
when you have like a loose tooth when a kid and you like tongued it and it felt good,
Yeah,
but it
it's a little
hurt.
bit of pain.
I think
yeah.
that's what it would feel like.
For someone to say you have a small dick during sex.
Yeah, or like shit on me.
Okay, interesting.
I'll just be.
Paul, nothing.
No.
Come on, be open.
I feel like he's
why-
giving
why
us a
are you-
lot.
yeah, you're
you don't have to listen to
fucking-
them, Paul. Don't we have any like fun ones?
This all
Yeah,
seems
okay,
like
here's a good fun one. Cheating. Have you ever been cheated on?
Oh, cheated on.
Yeah, have you ever been cheated on?
I thought your thing was cheating. What are your strategies? How do you get away with
How
it?
are you doing it right now?
Sneaky hours.
Of course you're doing it. How?
Yeah.
How and how much?
Cheated on, I always suspected. I mean, there was a
Oh.
person that like I was
Scary.
with for a while. Oh, it was so scary.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It was a terrible
got
feeling.
really-
Okay, scary.
Yeah. But I
Why
don't
is it
know.
scary
It was a
though?
long time ago. Well, the not knowing.
The betrayal.
Yeah.
Why
like
is it
how-
scary though?
Because like the
Into-
emotions
yeah,
I
there you
feel, it hurt me.
But you're already putting yourself through the emotions, and you're already hurting yourself.
Because someone's fucking around on me.
Just in
Yeah.
the microphone. Yeah.
Fucking around on me.
Yeah.
Well, Patrick's only been with one person notoriously,
Why-
so he doesn't know the pains of any kind of relationship
I really don't.
ending or.
Hmm.
I hope you never do, bud.
Yeah, I hope so as
I
well.
feel like it would only be upon her death,
That she
not
would,
in like a threatening way.
that she would tell you, or
No, I mean
that
like
you would cheat on her.
I think that we would that would end. I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
one
gonna
of you's
do it.
gonna die.
Yes.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean I feel like that.
My wife does say sometimes she'd rather I die or that she dies first because she doesn't think she'd
She's
be
like,
able
I
to
don't know
handle
where I'm
my
gonna
death.
put all this bullshit.
Yeah. It is quite a burden.
I don't have
Where
that
do I
much
put all these
stuff.
kimonos. And
I do have like 6 kimonos. Okay,
How different are they?
I mean they're different colors and
do you have a
sizes.
sexy kimono.
Yeah, dude.
This is for when I have sex.
No, I don't wear a kimono when I have sex.
It
I'm
drapes
usually
on my
naked.
dick.
It's like a little hood.
I've been taking ED medication recently. That shit's fun. Everyone should do it.
That sounds like you don't
Which
need
one?
it then.
Blue
No, I
Chew?
don't need it.
Well, then you're just abusing drugs.
Yes. And then I took 2
So you're trying to overdose on this shit as well.
and it worked, but then I woke up like hungover.
You overdosed?
What is
No.
you hung over?
What do you mean it worked?
I feel like it fucking fucked me up.
That's
I felt
because
bad.
you were missing blood to your head.
Yeah,
all day.
probably.
blood from your-
Yeah.
But that reminded me because I was doing the whole, hey, look, I could hang this towel on my penis thing. You remember that?
That's a fun gag.
For the young man, where you just like hang stuff from your rock hard dick. You're like, whoa, look at this.
What's the heaviest thing you've ever hung from your dick, Paul?
That's on the list.
It is a young man's game.
Maybe go through a 1 through 10 if you
Yeah,
know, if-
yeah,
I know
right.
you probably could, huh?
Of what to hang on your dick.
heaviest
your
things
hard
you've
dick.
hang.
A
Yeah.
full paint can. That'd be pretty fucking impressive.
It kicked me out of Home Depot. But
Maybe
Yeah.
a gallon of maple syrup.
A dog.
a dog.
Oh,
dog.
jeez, wow, yeah, bring a live animal
What
in
the
this.
fuck is going on, man? What kind of dog? There's a lot of different
You're
types of
getting into
dogs.
bestiality over here.
Pepper.
Wiener dog, I guess, would have to
Wow.
be the one.
Whatever.
On
It
your
was on his
penis.
dick. It,
Yeah.
it becomes a wiener dog.
Yeah, any dog on your penis is
Is
a wiener dog.
That's true.
I don't know. I think it's fun. I mean, it's so easy to get these like ED medications. Like, why wouldn't you like try and like take
'Cause
them?
I feel like I'd need them eventually. I'd get addicted.
I feel like I might be
would
there.
need it as a crutch, and then it wouldn't
even
be a
if
crutch
it's just
anymore.
psychological, I do
Yeah,
worry
it'd be
about
a
that.
psychological thing for me.
But it is fun.
No, I'm doing okay.
I should have brought some. I
Your
should've
wife
brought some.
isn't offended that you.
I take it secretly behind her back, which is very fun. 'Cause it's like
He says Patrick loves keeping secrets.
She doesn't know that it's happening.
she might.
She just thinks one day you're like, whoa, something's changed
Way
down
harder
here.
than-
Well, the
Like,
thing is, it's
it's
not
different.
magic. You still have to get aroused
You
to
don't
get an
think
erection.
she walked in on you, passed out on the floor with a rock hard erection? It was like,
Patrick against his flagpole again. All right, whatever.
she just left you in the basement. She just walks out. She just closes the door.
No, I just don't. I don't think there's much. No, I don't think she suspects at all.
You think she'd be upset?
I don't know. That is weird, and the fact that I feel the need to hide it from her is also weird.
Well, it's not like it's her that's making you not be hard, right?
Did you also hide the
No.
fact that you voted for Trump from her?
It's almost just like a performance enhancing drug. Like I want to be able to perform better, so I'm taking this drug, and I feel even if it's just placebo,
Yeah.
that it does that.
Well, it's obviously not placebo
You're-
because
you're-
from the evidence.
Yeah, and that too fucked me up. But I was like, why not?
All right. Would your partner be upset if she found out you were using performance enhancing drugs? in the
No, she'd
bedroom?
probably be like sick.
Should be like all these
She'd be into
records are
it?
She'd be like,
bullshit.
rad. Yeah.
I think my wife. I don't know.
They wouldn't mind.
I'd have to tell. I would not.
There's nothing
tell her,
wrong with
though.
it.
I think. Yeah. I feel like she'd be like, yeah, if you want to, man, that's cool. Like whatever.
She's not like, hey, what is it about me that's not doing it for you anymore?
No.
No.
I don't think we
And
have
that's
that.
not it. Let's put that out there. That's not it.
I think she'd just be like, if you want to.
I'm just
yeah.
trying to be
Better.
Try to be the
better.
best you can be.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Just like fucking Barry Bonds was out there trying to hit home runs. I'm out there trying to.
I mean, he was
hit
also
home runs.
making millions of dollars and stuff.
I'm just trying, you know.
Pressure from the league.
He's trying to give his wife a good time. That's all.
It sucks too because I'm so into it, and none of my friends reciprocate my excitement about my
I mean-
ED medications. And then I offer it to them all the time. They're like, "No, we don't need it." I'm like, "Come on, get boners with me." You know, it's like, come
Take
on,
your pants down.
Yeah, dude. Don't think
Well,
about me when you use this.
Fun
Let's
thing,
get weird.
I slipped ED medication to all of your drinks today. So,
All right, the doctor is in.
And it's not even that crazy. It's you,
Paul, would your wife be mad if you're using performance
I'm
enhancing
with
drugs?
you. I think it would feel like a betrayal of trust. And it would
Right.
feel like, she'd feel self-conscious.
I would tell them.
Any problems in that department right now, Paul?
Not right now.
What was the show?
This, dude, this is it.
This feels insane.
Well,
I apologize,
that's what it
Paul. We
was.
were younger when we did these.
I've always felt there was a
Yeah,
lot.
you were in your 20s when we started.
Oh wow,
Are
like
you
me.
kidding me?
Yeah.
That's stupid. How long did we do this, dude? Did I have all this? Did I black it all out?
Yeah, because of all the fucking
I mean,
blood
you-
that's not going to
you
your
weren't
brain
dead yet.
anymore.
What?
Why
I don't
did it
think you were
start?
dead yet.
That's my question for you guys. Why did it start?
I
What's the
wanted
origin?
to-
JD thought
I
that
wanted to do more. I thought a group was good. I saw the Grolics doing well. I
JD
knew
wanted
to
to copy
find
the
gems.
Grolics.
I'm
Yeah.
constantly saying, like, I see what successful people are doing and I want to copy that. Yes. I think there's a formula to success.
So which one of you is going to get into bird watching then? Which one's going to get
we
into
don't
tabletop
have to quite do
roleplay?
in that.
And they're very successful.
he's
With
gonna do the
both those
table.
things?
He's
The
gonna do
Grolics.
the tabletop stuff.
I would not do I don't
And
have-
then the
I don't
other
have
one is like
patience.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
That would be me. I mean, I've already trained with Ben Roy.
I've
so.
got the geese.
Yeah, he's wearing like casual geese around the house. So yeah, but I feel like we'd be more like a boy band. We should be like, oh, he's the
And then
dangerous one.
Well, it was right before the pre-pandemic, and I was like, I wanted to do more stuff, and I wanted to do it with these guys for some reason.
And I am not self-motivated.
No,
So
not me either.
If I have someone to wrangle me in, I'm like, yeah, I can admit that. And I'm like, yeah, what's the worst that could happen? It works out or it doesn't. Yeah, that's fine.
That was genuinely fun.
And I
but
don't think-
it's so hard to get. It's the scheduling fucks everybody.
Yeah, I know
That's-
Patrick
Mhm.
loves a podcast, so I knew he would be the easiest one to
It's
get.
the hardest part of making a podcast is
Yeah.
the scheduling.
And you just have to have it the same time every week or every hour, and that's the best
And
way
he
to
still
do it.
can't do it.
No, I don't think
Patrick
that's.
still couldn't do it.
I had shit. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what
He was like,
going
I
on.
want to Zoom. I don't ever want to get it from my basement. I want to have hard dicks and never leave my basement.
Sounds good. You said two good things right there.
Yeah.
Nobody would say anything against that.
Okay, so I was talking on the radio. I was listening to the radio, and they had a lady call in, and she's saying that she caught her boyfriend cheating on her,
Nice.
but it wasn't sex. She had catfished him, and he'd given her a bunch of money. What would you be more offended by if your partner had sex with somebody else or gave them like all your savings?
I have a feeling you guys all said the money.
we
giving
haven't
up the money was
discussed
so-
this. This is a brand new
this was
topic.
a
I'm
new
bringing
topic?
to
How much money?
How much money?
All your savings.
Oh,
That's bananas.
Okay. Let's say
I would.
let's
I-
say
that's a horrible
over
betrayal.
$5,000, less than 10.
she gave that away. And
Your
To-
partner gives it to
someone
you. I
she
got
was like-
catfished on. Yeah, they were cheating emotionally. They hadn't. Either they did cheat on you physically,
What's
or
worse?
what's worse? Or if they didn't cheat on you
Oh,
physically,
the physical
but they
sex is
gave
worse.
over $5,000 to this person.
I think
I feel like the money's like not even the biggest factor in that.
I think
feel
the
like-
physical would break me because we've always said, dude, if you ever get tired, just
Dude.
say it. You know, like don't it's
You
okay.
call your girl dude and like while you're fucking and stuff.
Yeah, all the time.
Take that,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, I'm not even on
Yeah.
EDs right now.
But if I was, this would be even like 10% harder.
She's like, I'm not either, dude.
All right, so you think the physical thing would be harder for you?
Yeah,
than
because
the money.
we've always been really clear about like, you know,
just beef up front.
if this is done, we can be just done. You know, that's like one of the reasons why we're not married, is that we like the idea.
You want to
that-
keep the option open?
not necessarily the option, but like like the mess of all that, you know, that comes with it. It's like, you know, we both come from families, you know, both of our parents are
You're with
divorced,
three
and-
guys that are happily married
Yeah,
There's no-
but you know, my dad isn't. You know, I'm not related to you guys.
anymore.
No,
I'm,
I get it. It
you
feels
know.
like there's like it's all about your will, and
Yeah.
every day you wake up and make the choice.
And I love being.
This
there,
is how
you
we
know?
used to feel
Do you
before we
wake
got
up
married.
every morning and make the choice to stay married?
Well, yeah, but it's not about that. It's like there's like a reason
Yeah,
to
but let's
not.
not dwell on that.
No, I do that every day, and we're like, "You're lucky, bitch." I chose yesterday. I could be out that
Yeah.
fucking door.
I mean, you know, in my mind, like, yeah, like I've said yes, you know, and I'm in it for the long haul, and
In my mind.
yeah,
Well, that's just
and, you
because
know.
she doesn't want to get married. If she wanted to get married, this whole thing would be different.
Oh yeah, if she wanted to get married and she's known me as long as I have, and that changed, there'd have to be a whole thing, and it'd probably be the beginning of the end if I wasn't on the same page, you know?
Getting married?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that would suck. That would really really suck.
So the money is not a deal breaker for you.
I mean, I'd still break up with her, but I think I'd be more hurt if she like you know,
Okay.
it's all the same pain of like
It's not the same pain.
you could have left and it would have been okay, and it would have hurt. Now this hurts even more, and it didn't
Okay.
have to hurt that way.
Patrick,
Yeah,
would the
I
money
feel-
be a deal breaker for you?
I feel like the money is like neither here nor there. I feel like
Neither here nor there.
I'm like the
Okay, let's up it to 30 grand for you since you live in a mansion in Aurora and
But I feel like-
you're doing very well.
I feel like the
See, this
No, I
is
can
where
come
not
back-
blood's in his head right now. He can't fucking think.
I can come back from the messaging
You
stuff.
are right now,
He
dude.
just faints because all the blood's in his dick.
I feel like the messaging thing you could come back from. I feel like that's like hey,
The money thing,
I'm like, hey, we could just walk away from this. Whereas like the cheating thing, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
the
you.
physical cheating.
Yeah, I feel like that's more.
You're like, I was taking EDs. I wasn't hard enough for you.
Then she says, he doesn't have to take EDs, and then I get all hard because I'm like, yeah, tell me I'm shit. Yeah, don't I suck? And then we get married again, and it's all.
All right, Paul. Is the money a deal breaker?
It's both of them. Neither of them are emotional, so it's like what's attached.
You don't
to
think
it.
the sex could be emotional?
It could be, but so could
That's
the
how
money.
I have sex, very emotionally. I always cry.
I cried before.
My dick cries.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the sex would be. It feels like a bigger betrayal. $5,000, like I don't know.
Okay, let's up it for you. Let's go 30,000.
Sounds like it's the money for you.
Well, I mean, if it does, I want it to feel like it hurts for you guys. I mean,
Oh, how much money it would have to be?
yeah. Well, I guess if you're like, it's not that big of a deal, then my immediate reaction is then it's not
I mean,
enough
it's still
money.
shitty because like it's all your savings or whatever, and you worked hard to save that.
And it makes me sad because she was so like fucking crazy that she was stupid about it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the money thing. Is like,
I'm more
who
offended
are
by
you?
the fucking stupidity. Like,
Yeah.
you dumb bitch. What the
You-
fuck?
what did you
Yeah,
go
just-
gambling?
She went from your
buy a
wife to your
lottery
to
ticket?
She's cheating on me.
Yeah.
There's a shame of having your partner do something stupid to you because that means you picked a stupid person and you're a fool.
Yeah, I don't want to be a fool.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a
What?
fool at all. I don't like either of these options, JD. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Fuck
probably
your
the best.
game. You you the fucking
The only way
devil
to
over
win
here.
is to not play.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd both be deal breakers.
What if the
for
guy-
me.
what if-
money would be easier to come back for
the
me?
person, they can fuck anybody they want. They cheated on you, but they're like, that person was bad at sex, so I'm coming back to Mr. ED meds over here.
No. Yeah.
Does that make you feel better?
Nope.
Not
No.
a little bit, because it's worse.
Not even a
if
little
my
bit.
wife leaves and fucks Shannon Sharp, it's worse. We can agree that that's like, well, fuck it, hey
You
man.
know he's laying it down.
We assume. Wouldn't that be hilarious? He's
Well,
like
he had
terrible at
that
sex.
thing on X that came out. It was like audio that came out of him having sex. So
That's funny.
Accidentally. That
all
was
right,
so
Paul,
on purpose.
Big question here. Good
Uh-huh.
times or Hamburger Stand?
Good times.
Thank
Obviously,
you.
good times
All
is the
right,
best.
Now he's in, guys.
I thought you were going to
was
say,
there
like,
the other day. It's great.
oh, I love Hamburger Stand. I just feel like
Yeah,
I
these
have a lot of
guys are-
nostalgia for getting high and going to Hamburger Stand.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And it's good food.
Yeah.
We
No,
should
it's
do that one
not
of these
compared
days.
to Good Times.
Yeah, this is also why the podcast broke up, because it's like,
Yeah.
I can't,
can't let
fucking
this
pod.
go.
Irreconcilable
Can't
differences.
pod with this
Yeah, for
fucking Good Times fuckface over here. Good Times is very good, actually.
It's very good.
underrated.
It's
See
great.
what they know it's
I like-
good.
I like
they
the-
still rather go to fucking
I can't remember the name of the
Hamburger
shake that they
Stand.
have. It's a berry.
The spoon benders.
Yeah, but there's a specific flavor that they
There's
do.
a blackberry one.
Yeah, that one's good. Yeah.
Spoon benders.
Blackberry.
And they had
good.
like a lot of nice little weed things. Do you
Yeah.
remember that? Like they had like a 420 special. Good Times, I think.
Good
Yeah.
Times has this.
They had
Yeah,
it
they
back
had
in the
it.
day. Back when
No,
weed was
when
cool.
you guys did when we did the fast food draft, this was a big deal. You
Did Hamburger
guys,
Stand make it that far?
yes,
That's
and
fine.
it's
I love
because you
Hamburger
guys are
Stand.
just fucking
You
trying
get
to.
hot dogs, like six
Yeah,
of them
you were
for
like,
$1.
oh, I can't get chili covered on everything anywhere else.
That's
true.
very cool.
And they got those jalapeno poppers, dude.
Yep,
Yeah.
the same. You said the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think I'm right. Hamburger Stand is better.
I
Yeah,
think I'm right.
But Good Times is a little, it's not bad. It's good.
it's great.
Good.
Good times is great. All right, gummy candy or chocolate?
Oh, gummy candy is terrible. What's the glass
Ooh.
good gummy candy?
These guys love gummy
Sour
candies.
gummy worms, Sour
Gummy
Patch
worms?
Kids,
it gets in your
gummy
teeth. It's all
bears,
syrupy,
gummy
sticky.
sharks, watermelon Sour Patch Kids, tropical Sour Patch Kids.
This is what you have to deal with if you're going to be in the bros,
Coca-Cola
dude.
gummies,
It's frankly unlimited.
trolley bright crawlers.
That question made you
This is-
seem like an idiot right there.
Yeah.
I guess so.
There's
and at the same
uh,
time, I'm the one in Forrest Gump too, listening to Gummy Gump over
There's
here.
some teddy bears covered in tahine that are really delicious. My mouth's watering just thinking about it.
That's good shit right there. Chocolate, what can you do with it? Put salt on it?
Yeah, salted chocolate.
Chocolate is overrated. Maybe I'm agreeing with myself here.
Honestly, it's not that great because you have to add milk to it.
Yeah, or peanut butter.
Yeah,
The
sour gummies can stand alone,
You have to add sour to it.
or regular gummies are fine too.
Yeah.
You ever had those ones in the white bag? And they're like a white bag and a red thing. They're at the gas station. The gummy bears.
White
Oh.
bag and a red
I
thing.
can't remember the name of the brand, but I think it starts with an A. Those rule. You know, those gummy bears are really really good.
They also got dick pills at the gas station right next to those.
And those aren't prescribed though. You can just buy
No, those are
right?
nuts.
So you going to Blue Chew? You fucking
Yeah,
you
how
did
are
the whole thing.
What's the good kind?
Hims.com.
What's the promo
Dude,
code?
they got so much. Like, this is
Oh,
gonna
you're getting that
Listen,
with your hair
listeners.
pills.
This is going to sound like an ad, but Hims.com has a wide erection. Sorry,
Wide erection.
a wide selection of
yeah.
ED medication. Mine tastes like mint, and they're little pills or little mints. But you could go anyway, man. I've been thinking about getting some GPA, whatever ones. Those
GPA.
I think I'm worried I'd get dependent.
The Wegovy and the
I want to get some Wegovy.
What is that?
This is the weight loss drug.
Oh yeah.
I mean, ED, like I could get everything
Ozempic.
from Hims. Ozempic.
You can get
Big
Ozempic
Heart.
from Hims?
Yeah.
Or whatever, the chemical or whatever.
It's just kind of the generic compound, I feel like.
Do you have to talk to a doctor?
GLP.
Or do
Yeah.
you just ask the
That fake-
internet or whatever?
That
Well,
fake,
yeah, the
you have a
Hims
chat,
thing,
you have
yeah, you
an
do
AOL
it-
chat with
yeah.
a doctor.
That's
and
it?
And they're definitely, they're never going to go like, no, you don't need a rock hard dick. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You just got to tell them I'm having it. My penis doesn't get hard. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, because I got
Have you tried
minoxidil from
watching
them for a
Jurassic Park?
while, for like 1 month.
Huh.
And
Have you,
it's like
have you seen Jeff Goldblum?
teller.
It still didn't get hard, bro. Yeah, you need this.
You need it, man.
Yeah, it's like a telephone. Well, it's a messaging thing back and forth with the doctor. They're like, "Why do you think you need this?" And you're like, "This." And they're like, "Do you have any medical things that you think would make this bad for you?" And you're like, "Nope." And they're like, "Okay, then."
Yeah, dude, they just want to sell you the
You've
drugs.
been approved
I like
for us to
that
sell you this.
the Hims doctor texts you back and calls you a clever girl and you get rock hard. You're like, actually, I think we're okay.
You knew exactly.
Yeah.
This AI is getting smart. Go to fucking hims.com right now and use the promo code Patrick's Hard Dick.
PhD is what.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to talk about it.
Yeah, you like to talk about it with your friends and not your wife.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, with everyone but the one person, maybe.
I'll tell her tonight. Hey,
Maybe.
because we do that sometimes. Like, hey, interested in having sex? We'll just say that to each
Yeah.
other. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go take this dick pill.
Just into the mic.
I'm gonna take this dick pill.
She don't think she's caught on when you leave for.
No, you don't.
She's like, "You want to have
'cause
sex?" You immediately get up and just.
What
walk
if there's like a
away,
Pavlovian
and then come
response
back
when you
with a
taste
rock
like
hard
mint?
dick?
She's like, oh, I'm about to get a dickin'.
She might know. I don't know. But no, you just have to take it 2 hours
Let's
ahead of
call
time.
her.
I generally know when we're going to have sex because it's just like there's sometimes it's not going to happen because it's like a bad night for it. People are busy.
Sure, yeah.
All
All right. Well, this has been interesting. It's been an interesting detour.
Do you not have any more questions?
No, I mean that was
Okay.
those are the ones I had written down.
No, that's
From the
great. I
40
thought you did a good
episodes.
job, JD.
Thank you.
Good
I
for
can tell
you.
you've been doing this for like a decade.
I have been podcasting for a long time. Yeah.
Do you have a lease for this, or like when are they going to kick you out of this house?
Is
What's
this all
going
from
on?
Rent-A-Center?
We do not have a lease currently. No,
They could kick you out whenever.
I guess, but I think it'd be harder for them to kick us out than you think.
Why? Because you're going
Because
to
there are
you have a
laws.
gun.
Paul, come on in.
I
You
thought
know,
he was like, he's
you
like,
guys
"Dude,
talk about
lease?
fucking how. Yeah.
I'm
You
wearing
can't
a
just.
gi.
I don't know
No
your
one's
lease.
gonna kick me
Yeah.
out.
We don't have a lease right now. We're going month to month.
Oh. Well, it's
but you
still on
can't
the
just-
same lease, though.
The lease ended on January of this year,
Hmm.
and we haven't re-upped.
And they haven't asked you to.
Well, no, we tossed and we're like, "Hey, do we know this lease is coming up? We want to stay," and they're like, "Okay."
What the
And
fuck?
they
Who
didn't
are
send
these
us in it.
people?
They're
man?
just two old people that
Oh, they're
fucking
two old people.
Oh,
Yeah.
so when they die, that's when you guys are screwed because then their kids
Because
are
the
going
kids
to
are like,
come.
get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. We gotta go
possibly,
build a.
but it's actually harder to evict somebody than you'd think. Paul, go ahead and
no,
chime
we
in.
got an email about that. Someone from the apartment association was like, "You should do this story. It's about people who suffer because they can't get their neighbors evicted, because the neighbors are such a pain in the ass, and they keep complaining to the landlord and the police, and the neighbors are like loud or like criminals.
Yeah.
And it's like because the eviction rules are so tight, these assholes who aren't paying their rent can't be removed from this horrible situation. And the
So
neighbor,
come at me, bro. I know my wife. It'd make her
It's weird.
so uncomfortable. But
Conflict.
we could just stay here.
You could squat.
Yeah, we could
Squatters' rights.
become squatter. I mean, but we're paying rent and stuff. So
Yeah,
It's like living off the grid.
Do you have to pay rent if you squat?
Had a question
you're
about
not
that,
technically
like,
squatting if you're
what
paying rent.
happens if you stop paying rent and you go to work or no one's there and the landlord comes and he just switches the locks?
Well, he's not supposed to do that. That's illegal.
I think that, I don't know. There's someone that lives in this dorm that we're in right now. They
But
have an
like the-
eviction notice on their door.
Yeah.
They've just had it for weeks.
But the red tape and like the legal process of saying
Yeah.
that's illegal, this guy is not paying rent anyways. He doesn't have money for a lawyer.
Yeah, I believe that's the legal move your feet, lose your seat law.
Yeah.
If you leave the house and they change the locks,
Well, yeah,
you
that's
can't come back.
There would have to be somebody in the house at all times. If they were trying to evict us, we'd have to like
You think?
hunker down.
You have to hold your hand. Someone has to be touching the house at all times.
Yeah.
No, I mean, at least we wouldn't be. shouldn't let them in. We shouldn't allow them access. But then it'd be like, it'd have to get into some Wild West shit right there. You know, they'd probably come with a gun and like hammer the door down.
And
We'd
that's
have
fine.
to call if the cops got called, and then they would probably get arrested. But, you know, the cops have to get here before they get you out.
Yeah.
And there would be a fight.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it would escalate.
Ooh, what if they like did like CIA shit and they blasted Panama by Van Halen
That'd be pretty
outside?
funny.
And
Well,
like,
they would
oh,
have to turn it off at 10 o'clock because of the sound ordinance.
That's hilarious.
The neighbors, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
they
God
couldn't
it's
just do that. You know, there are ways we could stay in the house. We could stay here and podcast till I die.
I'll bring it in, dude, and you can just get groceries delivered. Like if you can't leave the house, like
Yeah, I mean, eventually making money would be an issue.
people
Period.
work from home.
What about turning off the water? Can you turn
Mallory
off
works
their
from-
water?
Oh man,
Not if
I
we're
don't
paying
know.
it,
Oh yeah.
because it's in our name.
Ah.
The water electric is in our name.
What if you put like a brown bag of dog poop on their step?
I was still
and you
talking about,
light
I
it
was still
up?
talking about criminals, not you guys.
Okay, well, Patrick brought it up with how long you live
But
in
like,
this house. So.
but you say escalate. I'm like, yeah. I mean, if you're stuck in the situation, it's like, yeah. Well, I guess street justice is the only way, you know. So
Yeah,
not too many options.
But I mean,
left.
most old white people landlords aren't gonna fucking street justice some gang that's living in your fucking house that doesn't want, you know,
Fair
they're
enough.
cooking meth or
Yeah.
doing criminal
sounds like
activity.
a good movie though.
Yeah, I mean that would be good.
No, that sounds like something like some sort of like weird patriot guys would.
Yeah, like
fly.
Gran
Just bring that a little
Torino.
closer to you.
Yeah, that's like a I don't like that.
I like it. I think that sounds cool.
Which side do you want to be on? You want to be on the?
I want to
You want
watch
to be
both.
the landlord?
I want to watch. I just want to watch the movie, man. Maybe there's some people surprise me. Yeah, I don't think there's enough movie. Also, the name landlord like really implies that these people are like evil. You know, I think they need to have a better name because some
They
people
like housing provider.
You want to
Yeah,
be the
That's their preferred term.
Because some of these people are, this is just how they make money, and like they're not like incredibly rich. This is just their means of making ends meet is by owning property.
Mhm,
So it's
mhm.
like sometimes it's like landlord makes them sound like they're incredibly wealthy, and maybe they're not. So
I mean, they do own the land, so
yeah, but they're
it's
not.
not wrong.
I'm just saying.
Well,
it's,
sometimes,
it's-
most of the times, it's a company. Some
Yeah.
big ass company like
Well, yeah.
Graystar, where it's just like a guy that goes and has his job.
I think it's wrong for someone to do criminal stuff to another small person. You know, that's fucked up. But if you want to do that to a big
What
company,
does that
I
mean?
agree.
you know,
Anyone that
So
does criminal
anyone-
stuff to a small person, I'm
Like
against that.
under 5 feet?
yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, if somebody, if
if you're
I
under 5 feet,
if I was a landlord and somebody was mean to me, I'd be like, that's wrong, and you know it.
Shit. Damn, dude. Same.
No, but Patrick was talking about like some landlords are just working people and that's their job or whatever. And I was like,
Mhm.
the amount of that is I think kind of small, and I think the real issues are these these company
Big
ones.
Yeah, the
companies.
big
And I'm
companies.
like, and to me, I'm like, well, if you're gonna do criminal shit like that, go do it to a big company. You know, nobody's gonna bat
Like
an
not.
eyelash. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, but I think the bigger company would probably have some kind of.
yeah, they probably have street justice.
Well, no,
They
I
probably
think
have a
they
guy
probably-
that-
They got their own
Yeah.
black
Yeah.
ops department.
Yeah, for sure.
They
Open the
probably
Black
have a
Ops
way
department.
of getting the cops on their side more
Yeah.
so than on yours. You know, they probably
Yeah.
like, hey, we
'Cause it's
donate to the union, the cops union, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
So maybe you could help us out with Unit 454, blah, blah, blah.
you know,
You know, wherever
Aggressively
Andreas
say
lives.
shit. because it's coming for you, man. I drove past here because I used to go to school at Remcat.
What's coming for me?
The fucking gentrification, dude.
The
You're on the bloody.
landlord.
Yeah, dude.
You've been saying that since we started the pod.
I know it's crazy, and look, it's popping up everywhere. It's like Up. You're like the guy from Up, like the things that are going up around here,
You're
dude.
really square.
I think about
Happily Married. I've never seen Up.
it. What?
It's like
You can
Fine.
watch up.
It's
like
fine.
it.
It's not one of their best ones.
Just turn it off at the beginning.
It's
After
not
the
a
beginning.
Bug's Life.
Which is I thought was weaker. Than,
Ooh, we should do a
most.
Pixar bracket right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Inside
it's-
Out, number 1.
Is what?
Ugh.
No.
I saw Inside Out 2 on the plane a few months ago. Fell asleep. It's horrible. Hated it.
Yeah.
I think that's
The
says
new
more
ones
about
are
you than
terrible.
the movie.
Eh,
I thought-
maybe. I don't know. Check it out for yourself.
I didn't think
It
A Bug's
sucks.
Life was that good.
Bug's Life is great. It's funny.
Bug's Life. Which one is that? The Woody Allen
That's the
one?
first one they ever
No,
did.
that's Ants.
That's Ants. Okay.
That came out around the same time.
Yeah.
Ants, number one. Ants is hard. Ants
Yeah.
is tough.
What is my favorite pick? Monsters Inc. is
I
probably my
think,
favorite.
yeah, Monsters Inc. Toy Story, the
I
first
mean,
Toy Story.
Finding Nemo was great.
Yes, Finding Nemo. Boom. Pinnacle. I've never seen The Incredibles.
That's
I
a
saw
good
the
one.
first one. Yeah. Ooh, Coco, so good. Cried.
Yeah, Coco freaks me out.
My son calls that Mexican heaven.
Let's watch
I
Mexican
haven't corrected
Heaven.
him. I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, dude.
Car sucked.
You know what? I like the one where the old guy's playing chess against himself. It's a short.
The short,
Yep.
yeah, right
Yeah.
there.
He shows up in a few other movies too.
Yeah, they all do. They all like. I like Bow.
Gary's Game.
Have you seen Bow? That one's really funny.
Yeah.
That was cute.
That was fine. It's not as good as Lava. Lava was good.
What was Lava about?
I have a dream.
Oh
that
yes.
hope Very good.
will come
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
You're here with
Lightyear.
me.
Jeez, I forgot that existed.
That was the
Holy
biggest
shit.
fucking letdown because I loved
Toy Story.
Tim Allen.
the Buzz Lightyear Star Command
Oh,
cartoon.
one.
Cartoon.
Yeah.
And it's even hard to find. And I was like, oh, thank God someone's going to finally do it this way. And it was they made a dumb time travel thing.
It was a bad like cash
Huh.
grab. I don't know.
They could have done it, but they could have cash grabbed in a good way.
In a great way.
I'm not
Brave
against
was
a
good.
cash grab.
Me
Brave
either.
was
Grab
very
my
good.
cash.
Are there any you guys haven't seen as parents?
Yeah. Here's-
I'm realizing you two have an intimate knowledge of even the recent ones.
But this is a little highfalutin for
I
kids. Like my
haven't
son loves In and Out.
seen- I haven't seen anything
Inside
besides
Out?
No,
Cars.
he loves the Kevin Kline gay movie, In and Out, which is a good movie. That's one of my. Have I told you that? I probably mentioned this on the pod. One of my favorite jokes from when I was a kid was Kevin Kline in and Out is trying not to be gay, and so he's like trying to like not dance to like musical music, and like some robot voice is telling him, "Men don't dance." Arnold Schwarzenegger can't even walk. It
That's
made
pretty
me
good.
laugh so hard. We should watch that scene. And it's actually, now you think about it, like it's such a sad scene. He's like trying to battle his homosexuality.
I've
So
never even
on
heard of this
Reddit,
movie.
I have the Pixar's ranked. Toy Story 2 is number 1.
Which one?
It's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What do they do in
The
Toy
first
Story
Toy
2?
Toy Story 2 is when the Woody gets taken
Stolen.
by that, yeah.
By that
and
fat guy. Al?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Very
It's a
good.
good one.
Jesse and the
And the horse.
You know, the horse.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
very
but
good. Bullseye.
3, Toy Story 3,
Toy
the
Story
ending
3. Yeah, that
must-
was good. That was very,
is
very
the
good.
best of all Pixar.
It's where he goes to college.
No, where
Yeah.
they're in the furnace.
Well, yeah, but that's Toy Story. He
And
goes
they
to
I
college.
thought that was
balked, dude.
4.
They should have had him burned.
Oh, fuck you.
That'd been
You're in a
sick.
dark place right now.
Dude,
You're
wouldn't
like,
that been-
Order
wouldn't
66.
that
They
been
all
better?
should have died.
The only reason they didn't burn them is because
And then
they needed more Toy Story movies. But if you're talking about the best story, fucking if Woody and the gang just went to their demise and every family leaves, like it's the end of that
What was the
Avengers movie.
What was the fat guy that used to sing all their songs for them?
Oh,
Randy Newman.
Randy
Yeah.
Oh,
Newman's
the
like,
best. The king.
Burn.
Randy Newman sings
Yeah,
some song
yeah,
about
yeah,
death.
yeah.
What it happened to them, it'll happen to you.
Finding Nemo, number 3.
It's strong, man. I love Finding
Inside
Nemo.
Out, number 4.
It's fine.
Eh,
Toy Story 3, number
Inside Out's great.
5. Up, number 6. Toy Story 4, number 7. Coco,
I
number
did
8.
enjoy
Coco's huge.
Coco.
Incredibles, number 9.
I really
and
like
Ratatouille,
Ratatouille.
number 10.
I said I never
Monsters,
liked
Inc. is
Ratatouille.
great.
Yeah, Ratatouille wasn't my shit.
I think it's fun. It's silly. And it's got like a weird hot
I like
French chick.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
before that.
I was thinking about her too.
Soul, didn't really like it that much. I thought it was trying to be Inside Out.
I think Wally is
Yeah.
problematic. It's about like being a simp, I guess.
Yeah, Wally wasn't my shit either.
Luca kind of sucks.
I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
Brave, I like
Brave.
Brave. It's number 22 on
I
the
haven't
list
seen
too.
that.
Gotta accept your fate. That's all I remember. And it was just that movie was all about her hair. Like they're like, hey, we got this new hair tech.
Yeah, check this
Yeah,
out.
Fucking
that's exactly
check
what I
this
the
shit.
remember about
Scottish
it
woman
too.
one. Brave.
Yeah.
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 Look, this bear looks like a fucking bear, don't it? That's kind of what it
Don't
was.
it?
I like How to
But
Train
it's
Your
gorgeous.
Dragon more.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
a
are you-
DreamWorks.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
there's a live action one. Are you excited about it? Kind of looks the
I just
same.
liked it more, but I don't know if I was excited. But what I think is cool is that they're using the same voice actor for the dad. Is gonna be the dad, and it's what's his name?
Oh, that's
300
cool.
guy. What's the guy from 300?
Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, he voices the dad in the animated one, and he's gonna be the dad in the live action one,
That's
which is really
cool.
cool because he's
Hmm.
gotten so old that he like kind of looks more like that character now than he did when he probably like voiced it.
You guys didn't like 300? There was no gay scaring in that one?
I bet you that was the peak. That must have been a sexual awakening for so many men.
A lot of abs. A lot
Yeah.
of sweaty, dirty abs.
You'd assume, I don't know.
Nah,
Xerxes, he was kind of
They look
weird. He's
tough.
weird and androgynous.
it was
Yeah,
weird and
Xerxes
tough.
was weird.
Yeah,
They
Xerxes
made
was-
androgyny seem
and they had a
evil,
whole
though.
weird sex thing in there with his like
Well, they're
harem.
Romans, right?
Well, no, Xerxes was
Everyone's
what was he, Paul?
Xerxes?
Yeah, he
Persian?
was Persian. yeah,
Persian.
yeah.
You're right.
I don't know this movie that well. It's been a while.
But it's like really, really.
It's been a while. I'm
Yeah,
excited
I
for
had to
Lilo
fight
and
the urge
Stitch.
to do that.
I'm not. It doesn't look great.
Oh, I love it.
I'm rooting for it, but it doesn't look like it's gonna do it.
I liked Lilo and Stitch a lot. I like the Elvis tie-in.
Yeah, it's always great.
What's the Elvis tie-in?
There's a lot of Elvis music featured in them.
Oh.
Yeah, because Hawaii is kind of has an
Elvis.
Elvis-y
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, he was notoriously Hawaiian.
And
No,
I think
just
Lilo,
loved
He was
Hawaii.
from Nashville, Hawaii.
they highlighted like thick chicks too. I feel like that really gave
Yeah,
rise, because I enjoy that.
You enjoy a thick woman?
Yeah, totally. Oh man, Selma Hayek's on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Isn't
yeah.
that cool?
Swimsuit.
Good for her, killing it. Horny ass JD types this up.
I was surprised it wasn't already on his search thing. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we gotta check it out, guys.
This is just them placating the people who want it, Well, no, I guess you do get to have an attractive woman, but she is older. So you get kind of both sides of like everyone's happy about it. Because it's not.
I think this is that thing where she's always been attractive to us, so she always will be.
No. I think a 25-year-old could come in at this day one and be.
And doesn't need ED pills.
I mean, when I was 25, she was still attractive.
She is an ED pill, man.
That's true, JD.
Thank you. All right, what
I thought
one
it was
person
good.
like this?
I heard it, and I'm like, that's pretty good. Sorry, man. I should have given you more.
I can't bro out with you that hard about it, but absolutely.
Yeah, he'll lose his hymn sponsorship if he's like, nope, you need pills.
I just hope I fucking put a little worm in your brain where you think about that now. It's like, you know what? I could cheaply get ED medication.
So you want, when I get an erection, you want me to look down at it and think, I wonder if this could be better.
Oh,
Oh.
I wonder if Patrick has one too right now.
Yeah.
Is the company cool? Like, what's it like using the service? Are they good at it?
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, they give you generic medication pretty nicely and quickly. So yeah, I think it's
So your
pretty
wife's
nice.
not seeing a big HIMSS bill and being like, what are you doing?
It's not even that big. It's like
She's like looking at your hair, like
How
not-
expensive is it?
it's like $13 a month or something like that. It's like having a Netflix subscription for a hard dick.
The minoxidil was a lot more than that for sure.
Yeah, the minoxidil is, and I
They-
stopped doing that because I just end up with any medication I take, I forget taking it.
That could hurt.
It's
your
better than
erections.
Netflix because they don't get mad if you share your subscription.
No. I wish I could steal DVDs from Netflix. That was great back in the day.
You can always open up a Redbox.
Yeah.
Just
You could buy
fucking
those
bust
now.
Open.
Did I mention that? I
You
probably
could buy
mentioned
a
that.
Redbox.
Yeah, because the
Like the
Redbox-
machine?
Yeah, so you could have a fucking Redbox in your house and just go like put your DVD collection in there. How cool would that be? It just takes like a dryer plug, so you have to get a special outlet for
That
it.
seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you got fucking
Moderately
money, no
cool.
kids, whatever your
I
life
would
is,
rather have a jukebox.
it's like a jukebox.
It is like a jukebox, but I'd rather. But in that case, I'd rather have an actual like jukebox for music than
Yeah,
DVDs.
Dude, did he buy a Redbox and just put it right there,
Yeah,
man?
dude. It would really tie
you
your
were
room
trying to
together.
saying I was spending too much on
Yeah, I'm not
stuff.
worried about your
Dumb
relationship.
shit.
Yeah, I got to buy more kimonos before.
We're wrong.
Yeah, what's your kimono? Do you have your little budget manager and your
Yeah.
kimono
I've
slice?
had these for years, okay, guys.
They've basically bought themselves.
But
I'm
what
just
about
saying
the-
it wasn't a recent purchase.
I've been thinking about rocking a necklace though. How long? You've always just done necklaces, right?
Yeah,
I don't even
for a
you don't
long
even-
time.
Maybe I should do that, or maybe I look too much like you. Like I'm trying to.
Is
I don't
this the
think-
style that you'd go for? This kind of chain
Yeah, it's
look?
understated. It's not too big. Like, I'm not going to get anything too thicker. Is there like a name for that?
I
kind of
was
style?
hanging out with
There is
Jeremy.
a name for this kind of knot or like a link.
Like a-
Can't
I was hanging out with
recall at the
Jeremy,
time.
and he had like a Cuban link. And
Cuban
and he
link,
had a
yeah.
big, thick gold one, and I was like, "That's tough as fuck."
Who?
Jeremy Peischer.
Mm.
Heischer's pulling
Yeah.
off a fucking
Yeah, well,
Cuban link.
He's like a fun, weird dude out in Trinidad. He wears Hawaiian shirts, wears a Cuban link. You know, I'm surprised he's not a ring guy. You know,
He's going to get there.
yeah, I wouldn't be. Yeah,
Accidentally gets a pinky ring someday. and says,
Accidentally.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, try
I
my
think you
ring.
can't because it would require you to look at yourself more than you're willing to do.
I've been starting to wear cologne.
for rings.
Well, Patrick has a big thing about not wanting to see himself. He hates the way he looks in his body, so he can't look at
I'm
himself
talking about
on
shaving your
videos.
head.
He can't look at himself in the mirror
That'd be so
for too
liberating.
long.
I
See, he can't even talk about himself right
my
now.
wife, I lost a bet once where the bet was you have to shave your head, and she like was angry, and it didn't happen. So I feel
But
like
you
my
didn't
wife,
do it?
I didn't do it. She like fucking ruined the whole thing.
I
Because
think you should do it just to feel something.
I don't want to shave my. I'm actually going the other way. I'm growing out my hair.
Oh, that's also a move.
Yeah, because I've never done it. And I'm getting to the point where I'm like,
So you are trying to look like me?
I don't know, maybe I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
single white lady you or whatever the movie is called, single white female.
He's gonna kill me with his rock hard dick.
Yeah, he's gonna beat you with it.
Yeah,
He's gonna knock you over the head.
But yeah, I've been trying to grow out my hair just to see. I mean, eventually I hate it because I end up playing with it, and it just gets really big.
Yeah,
Do
let
you know who Wes Williams is?
Has
Wes
he grown it
Williams?
out?
Yeah.
No.
No, but
There's another
I mean,
comedian?
notoriously on Left Hand Right. I mean, on Los Chupacabros, Patrick threatened his life multiple times.
Yeah, that's funny.
He said he
Who
was
is this person?
A nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Just a guy you know?
I don't think I threatened his life. I think I
Does he know about this?
threatened to violently R-word him.
Okay.
And that's not. I mean, like, yeah.
I'm not gonna kill him.
He'll
I think I
live.
can't remember.
You also called for our listeners to beat him up on site. So
Yeah.
who would you want our listeners to beat up on site, Paul?
Yeah, who do you? That's
I
actually
mean,
a
Wes
good question.
Williams seems like a piece of shit, right?
That's a
Wes
cop-out.
Williams, right?
That's a cop out. We need an
Sounds
actual
like
Real
you want to be a
person,
Chupacabro.
Donald Trump, the president, this
be
guy.
crazy. You'd
He'll
have
be
to go
so
through
crazy.
you have to go through some. Bet you could do it
Beat up Donald Trump?
if you wanted to. If you want to get a couple licks in,
Like-
and you don't want it to live
Well, one
afterwards.
guy almost shot him last
yeah,
year.
exactly.
He got pretty close.
I feel like it's not that crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
You don't think you could punch Donald Trump if that was your one thing in life you wanted to do? Two piece in a biscuit right in the fucking face.
If it was the one thing I wanted to do in life, I'm sure I could figure out a way to. I don't think it'd be easy.
I don't think I could do it because there's things I want to do in life.
He
that I
has
haven't
he has
done.
rallies where he shakes hands with people. You just punch him instead of shake hands.
I'd scoop
or
him.
you grab him and you
I'd
pull
rather
him.
scoop him. I think that'd be so much
Scoop him?
funnier.
What
Yeah,
is
like,
that?
You know?
Oh, flick his titty.
Yeah, I think that'd be so funny.
That is way more disrespectful.
He would
You-
throw you in
you would get in the same amount of
Peruvian
trouble.
prison.
And everybody would be mad at you on both sides. They're like, "How dare you try to kill the president?" Yeah, and everybody else would be like, "How dare you not kill the president? You just scooped him." You know, you're like, "Yeah, I want to go to the ice cream shop."
I think
what do
you
you
walk
want?
away from that. We're not going to get you in trouble for scooping the president.
You don't think
No,
so?
I
feel
think
like
he
you'd
would
get in the same
personally, he would be
trouble,
so
yeah.
offended, he would throw you in
Yeah.
that
They'd
prison
find,
in Ecuador.
they'd
or whatever
find
the
child
fuck.
porn on your
Oh, yeah,
computer the
yeah.
next day or something. Like,
Yeah.
they'd get you.
Andres,
He's
try to
Trente
get
Aragua.
some orange sherbet off of me.
He would Photoshop Trente Aragua tattoos on you. And
Yeah,
then,
dude.
and
You
then
would
Yeah.
throw
just say
you in
whatever
prison.
tattoos I do have were automatically all gang tattoos.
Yeah.
You know? Like, all right, well,
Paul, which one of us do you think would be thrown in prison for being
First
yeah?
of the three?
First, you think all of us would make
well,
it there
Andres does have a
eventually?
lot of tattoos. I think that's a good point.
yeah, I gotta look about me sometimes.
So he'd be first.
JD's
JD
got
knows a
bunch
lot of martial
tattoos,
arts.
though, right?
I have a
JD's?
bunch of tattoos, but
Anything that's
I feel like
incriminating?
yours is visible. Oh yeah.
The Harry
Oh,
Potter one.
I can see that on
No.
Fox
If
News.
anything,
Look at
you'd
this
be-
fucking tattoo this
Nah,
animal
this
has.
is
They
gang
think you're
member.
an ally.
Yeah, they'd be
Oh, is that
psyched.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's J.K. Rowling.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, they would not be like, "That's not a gang tattoo. He's a wizard, man."
Yeah, it
You know?
almost makes you less Mexican. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It does.
no, those fools throw down.
Well, Patrick claims to not be Mexican
I'm
anyway,
not.
so
I'm
he'd
more-
rather be Jewish.
It said
But you're from Pueblo.
I know. And
I know.
And my 23andMe was, I can't remember, 23% native. And I think that just means I'm Mexican.
I think that
Mm.
just means Native North America,
Yeah, what does that mean?
Mexican.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or, because I'm definitely not Native American. Or maybe I am.
Well, I mean, if you're Mexican, you have a little bit of Native American in you.
I would say you have a lot.
Yeah, of course, they were doing it and stuff.
So are
right?
you or are you not then,
Where
Patrick?
did
Come
they,
on.
That's actually interesting history. I never really knew about
Mexicans
and Native Americans and their relationship.
Mexicans aren't real.
Whoa.
the Spanish that came over and raped the native people, that's how you get a Mexican, Patrick.
Yeah.
No, but who was there? There was no native Mexicans.
They were
No,
the
native
native they were the
people that were
indigenous
there.
people from here.
It's the mixing of the
Yeah,
two.
that's
The
how it came.
Spanish and the
Patrick.
natives.
Doesn't fucking get it. He's like, wait, no.
We're the
Who
son-
was the original Mexican?
We're the ancestors of bastards, is what it is.
Yeah, you met my grandpa.
Yeah, yeah.
Real bastard.
Bail out.
I know.
Let's talk about something else.
Listen, I
Anything
got
else?
lost. I got lost in that. I really dug myself a hole in there. But that's not my fault.
It's your ancestors, man.
Yeah, those bastards.
You all know the Malinche story? Are you familiar with this?
No.
This is the original raping Malinche. This is a woman who one of the Spanish conquistadors
The
took.
original woman.
The original Mexican, the first Mexican woman, the
Okay.
mother of Mexico, and to some people, but to others, very controversial.
Oh.
It's like a slur you hear sometimes, Malinche.
Oh. I've never heard that.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Good. Good for her.
Was that about your grandfather again? Who's a bastard, I guess. What was it?
Can't believe Patrick can't stand the facts. He's like, fake news. Mexicans have been here since the beginning of time.
But it was with the pyramids.
But nothing's real, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's getting too hot in here. Patrick's got no blood left in his head.
We hit our mark? Oh, we did it. Cool.
Nailed it, baby.
Yeah, anything else you guys want to let the people know
It was
before
good
we?
hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, it's always good hanging out. Yeah.
We should do this without mics more often.
Unrecorded podcast.
I
And
don't
Patrick
think
can
Patrick
really
would-
say what he
Patrick
wants
would
to
not
say.
come. He's
I'm
like-
actually the opposite when it's unrecorded. I feel like I'm.
You're more reserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I'm hanging out.
Yeah. Whatever you guys say.
Yeah.
You know what?
All
You
right,
are
I got
right,
a bunch of
JD.
zins we could
Yeah.
do, guys, and then
I'm
Call
on
it.
a card right now.
Mhm.
Ooh, I'd like some. Can I just some leftovers? Are you into Zin now?
I wouldn't say I'm into it, but
But you
every
do it
time
a
I
lot.
give my Zin pack to you, I'm like, I should get another one. Let me try a different flavor.
Can I have some?
I have a coffee flavored one in my
Yeah.
lunchbox.
Bringing it for the class.
It's in my lunchbox. Yeah, but there's enough
I'd like
because
some.
I've only eaten 2 out of the pack.
We just suck on them, right?
Yeah, you put them in your lip and let it.
I'm good. They gave me a headache last time.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. That's why
Yeah, Patrick
well, you were
loves
like
the buzz.
partying.
Yeah.
I like any substances that I've tried. You know, I haven't hit one that I haven't enjoyed yet.
Andres, have you had the tickle of like craving it after not
No.
liking it?
Nope. I got so nauseous and I was so over
Yeah.
it. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah,
Never
Paul's worried
again.
about being addicted from the first time.
Nah.
he does
I
it.
had a
Like,
tickle. I felt it. I was like
You're
a week
like,
later. I was like, but
I
maybe
could
I
go
should have
for it.
another one.
I mean,
Well, that's
But
not.
maybe I should
I don't
just
know if
have
that's
another
a
one and, like-
physical
did
addiction.
you have
I think
a lower?
it's maybe like
did you have a lower
mental thing.
dosage one after?
Yes, he had a 3
Yeah.
milligram.
Is it
That's the
smaller
lowest you
than
can
that?
get.
I think 3 is the smallest, but I had the same experience you did.
Yeah.
I felt sick and it was like not
was like,
fun. And then
why
a
do people
week
do
later, it was
this?
like, wait a second, I want
I would
Why do they hit 'em
rather.
differently?
I would rather have a cigarette. I'd rather have a menthol cigarette and be like, yeah, this is it.
Ooh, I might try a menthol cigarette.
Dude.
I've never had one.
what a nice treat for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like,
Also
those,
the
I like those
menthol.
Camel Crushes.
Paul actually
Dude,
had a
menthol
cigar
Camel
for the first
Crushes.
time earlier today.
Did
So
what now?
No, not earlier. Not for the first time. I bought a cigar for the first time
That's
because
fun.
I inherited some from my father and I got from an unknown. I got from a place I'm not going to talk about, but I got some and I had them
Epstein.
and I enjoyed it a lot. I always thought it was like an old guy thing or like
What'd you like about it?
it chilled you out.
Yeah.
And it's like a nice experience, just like sitting there with it and be like, this is my activity. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not
Oh, yeah.
talking to anybody. I'm doing this.
Have you tried drinking alone?
It's similar and yeah,
It
it's
rules.
great. Yeah, it's
Love
cool.
it. I only drink alone.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
When my family's not in the house, I'm just like sliding through my house on my socks, drinking.
I
It's
think
like,
He's huge boner.
I had to have a cigar with strangers with a bunch of people. Like the first time I had a cigar was with a bunch, and I
was it like a
hated
work
it.
thing?
No, it was a wedding,
Okay.
and I was like,
Oh,
and I was
okay.
doing it out of like I'm here and
Yeah.
and I hated all of it. But I could see how it would be enjoyable to be alone, fucking off, having a cigar.
It was kind of weird going into the shop because it was like 6 people doing that at the same table.
But everybody's alone.
Everyone's alone, just doing their thing.
That's some
but
beautiful
very physically.
camaraderie.
It was kind of like, I don't know. It was a weird kind of community.
It's like drinking at a dive bar at 4 p.m. and nobody's talking.
uh-huh.
There's a certain piece to it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we go to Devon's. Me and my friends, Devon's
Yeah,
cigar
cigar.
bar, and we just go there. That's where we go. That's our designated hangout. The freaking drinks are cheap. It's just a bunch of old guys smoking cigars.
Is what's his face still there? The nice bald guy?
Bartender. No, it's usually some chick who's just like on top of it.
Ah, okay.
Fucking giving you a cutter and like getting you drinks. She nails it. Fucking Devon's. Hit them up too.
Used to
I
have a
love
comedy
cigars.
show there.
Where's Devon's? I don't know Devon's. I was
on
at the place
Hampton?
on 6th.
It's like Hamden and I-25-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's near my neck of the woods.
And there's like
Yeah,
a
it's
bird
an
call.
Is it leather couches and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Leather couches. There's games
Pretty
on. It's just
cool
old
shit.
dudes.
That's
Pool
all
table.
That's all great stuff.
Yeah, it's old
So
dude
you
stuff.
want to join a boys club? That's what you want.
I want to join a
It's like
Women could
cigar
come.
bar.
There's some lady who goes there and just works on her computer and doesn't smoke. And I'm like, what are you doing here? She
Just
might
like
just like
The
the
taste of the air.
because I know when I smell a cigarette smoke, I think of my grandpa and it makes me nostalgic. So like
Hmm.
maybe she
Your
has something.
bastard grandpa?
Yes, he was a bastard. You knew him. No, but I thought she doesn't smoke. I don't even know. She's just there working on her computer. It's such a weird place to come and.
And it makes you furious.
That's just weird.
Like I'm so hard.
from all my
I'm
ED
trying to be
meds.
hard right now, and this lady's
Yeah, we should make this a
distracting
cigar
me.
pod.
That'd
We
be
should just
fun.
do it out fucking side.
No, we should do it in here.
That we would all die.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, since you're just renting. I mean, you don't have a lease. Who gives a
So
shit?
you just
right?
want to like check out. That's
Of
what you're
what?
saying.
Oh,
Because you
with
like
the
doing
cigar,
nothing? Yeah.
Smoke? Oh no, it's like it's just an activity you do. You don't have
Yeah.
to think about it.
Yeah, do you have to
It's like reading comic
relaxing,
books.
asshole? That's
It's
what
like
he's
getting in a
That's
describing.
what
sauna
it
for
is.
me.
It's just intentional relaxing.
Yeah. It's like getting in a hot sauna for me. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Sure.
like it.
Why not?
I guess so, but like less
Not
cool.
really, but
Yeah.
Sauna's great.
not cool though.
People have been doing it forever.
Yeah, go get fucking chlamydia, you know, in your goddamn hot tub.
Just
I
relax.
said a
with some
sauna, not a
chlamydia.
hot tub. And then
Oh,
you're
a sauna.
Yeah.
You don't like how I relax, JD? Well, go get chlamydia.
Yeah, go get.
Yes, go get that.
That'll be your.
You don't like cigars?
That could be your
No, but we could put the-
signature saying.
We'd have
Catch a
more
rash,
room out there,
man.
dude. You
Catchphrase.
could fucking do an outdoor setup with all this.
The weather's
Oh,
getting
could
nice.
I? Could I just get an outdoor setup?
You could build
Yeah.
one. You could build one with your wood.
No, just do this. Put
so
a
I'll
fucking
build
tarp over
another
this.
room outside.
Wouldn't you
We would
love
make
that?
it inside.
Strap this shit to all the stuff out there and just film out there.
Get a dolly.
That does sound fun.
To pot outside.
Yeah, I like this idea.
Yeah,
I
you
agree.
would.
I
With
think you should do it.
cigars.
You're like, yeah, I don't
and
have to do
birds.
anything. I just have to show up. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do all this work, JD.
I think you like doing the work, and we're
I
just
do
trying to
not
help you
like
out.
doing the work. I like having the conversation.
Not as much as you like the work. I think.
That is not true. I'm just like you, except I'm willing to
I
put
think
in the
you
work
do
to
more
have
research
the podcast.
on the equipment than you do on the people you're going to interview.
Interesting.
It's possible.
Wow.
I think that's true.
That's like a
possible.
serious. That's a serious thing for a
Oh, shit.
podcaster. That's high stakes accusation.
He's a producer.
Yeah, I do both. Yeah,
He's a producer.
I'm a prodigy.
Podducer? Podcast ducer.
Pod.
What about a
prodigy.
weed pod? We could do a weed pod.
Ugh.
Fuck that.
I think you like smoking. Paul likes smoking. He used to
Yeah.
smoke a lot of pot back in the day. Now he stopped
Mhm.
that. Now he's looking
Smoking
for
is
another
so
oral
fun.
fixation.
Just the ritual.
I would just become a mute. That'd be no fun.
I want to get a fume. I've been seeing those
What's a
advertised
fume?
all the time. It's just like this little stick that
It's like
has
a vape
flavored
stick?
air. Yeah, but it's like not. How do you spell
Flavored
it?
air.
We can go lick a Febreze.
Fume.
Yeah, I think you're
Uh,
describing a vape, man.
Well, there's no.
It's no
The
nicotine,
images.
no vape.
Yeah, it's
What?
not. It's just like a. It's just this. It's just like
I
a
don't know, it looks like a
stick that
one-hitter.
you
It's just for
put these
fun.
cartridges in, and it
Oh.
supposed to help your
it just
oral
flavors the
fixation.
air. That's funny. You just suck on it and you're sucking
So
it.
it's like a
That's
like a beer
interesting.
with no alcohol.
Yeah, it's a non-alcoholic vape.
The site is fantastic.
You know,
Yeah.
for the image,
So
for the
guess how
look
much
of a
this
vape.
costs? How much do you think this costs?
I'm gonna go $89.
Dude, I was saying 89. I will do 90.
It's about 100 for
Yeah.
the starter pack. You get one of these, and you get a flavored pack.
Well, that's not for people that are.
$88 right there, the Journey Pack.
Oh,
I just say
yeah,
just
those are-
smoke cigarettes.
Well, I want one of these so bad, but then I know my wife would be mad if I bought a $100 little thing to
You
suck
could
on.
probably make your own. Honestly, you could
No
probably,
way, look at that metal. I can't do metal
Dude,
work like
Go
that.
buy some cinnamon sticks and just.
Suck on it.
Yeah.
I used to smoke Q-tips.
What?
Yeah, I would light a Q-tip
What
on
would
fire
you-
and suck
what?
it through there.
Weird.
Yeah, just for fun.
You came out okay.
Yeah, because you could get a good puff like a cigarette.
I tried banana peels. I'll admit it.
There you go.
It didn't do it. It was a bad call.
Oh, we're like to get high.
Yeah. Yeah, it does
Ah.
not work. I used to smoke from cans too. You know,
What was that?
cans like soda cans. You ever turn a
I tried that once.
It's-
I made an apple into a thing during the
soda
pandemic.
cans.
Yeah, it was weird.
During the pandemic?
Yeah, it was. I was
5
bored,
years
you know?
ago?
I made the.
Yeah.
I had never done
A
it.
lot
I
of people got
wanted to
into
try
creative
it.
stuff.
So you
Yeah.
tried it as a grown man.
Yeah.
Did you eat the apple?
No, God, it was so gross.
I had a
It
friend.
ruined half the
yeah.
weed too. It was so much moisture.
Yeah, it's all fucked up. It's like it'd be like doing a foilie now.
Yeah.
I should do that.
What's a foiling?
Back in the day when we were kids, we would make pipes out of aluminum foil.
And
It's not good for you.
Yeah.
and do what?
Doesn't
What's
seem
a-
good.
And
Good.
smoke weed out of it. Because it was
Oh,
always
okay.
like, because those two things, the paraphernalia and the marijuana, were hard to get.
Yeah.
And so you would get the marijuana, but you'd have no paraphernalia. And
You have to make your
you
own.
have to make your own. And the fucking apple doesn't work. I mean, well, it works, but it really,
Yeah, it's
you know,
not.
it's inefficient.
Yeah.
A foilie might do it.
And it was gnarly because you could get foil and like a plastic pen tube, and then you could go to the sink and you would rip out the little.
Yes, that's when your kids are fucked up.
Yeah.
They take all the screen filters.
You take the screen filters out of the sink, and you put that as your screen for your weed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wasn't MacGyvering weed. Oh shit! I just saw these pictures of fucking Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
Woo!
Is that your
All right.
pacemaker going off?
Yeah.
Yeah, my heart rate's too high.
That's his boner alarm. The
Boner alarm. Yeah, for sure. Shout out Salma
I did
Hayek.
actually do a sploof the other day, or like in the recent past.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna just wrap this
Can we
up.
hear the
All right.
sploof at least?
I did a sploof.
He did a sploof. There you go. I don't know what that is. Is it some kind of gay thing?
Yeah, you're just gonna let this go. Spoof could be anything. I was like, it's like some gay orgy. You're like, whatever. Who gives a shit about
Patrick wants Death by Bukkake, and he wants to sploof it up.
this? You no, you just put dryer sheets into a.
Oh,
a sploof.
Oh,
Do you guys not do sploofs?
I think we
or
called it a chimney.
I've seen that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what I'd call it.
You tape dryer
Yes.
sheets to either side of a tube, and then stuff
You
it with
tape
dryer
it.
sheets, and then you blow the smoke outside out of the sploof.
So it maybe
Did it
kills
work?
the smell. No, it
The
just
first time it works. I say the first time it works because you see a bunch
So
of
you
tar
can
on
take
it.
one hit and then blow through it once.
Yeah, and then afterwards, yes,
Or
yes, you
like
are fooling
one-
yourself. You're going to smell like weed. People are going to smell weed, but it's going to be a little less.
Yeah, it was not as
Hmm.
effective as we all thought. Neither was Axe
Alright.
body spray.
It's probably like one of those fake pussies they make in jail.
I used to burn tortillas.
What? Oh, for
To-
the weed?
To cover up the
I
smell?
would get high, and then instead of just like throwing my clothes in the wash and taking a shower, I would just put a tortilla on the stove on the.
Did
on
you
the
have to hide
thing,
weed smell, Paul?
And
I never had a scheme like this. This is a good scheme.
well, when you're 13
Yeah,
years
when you're
old, and you don't.
13.
Yeah.
I wasn't into it as a kid. I was into it as like, yeah.
Sorry.
No.
He did it when it was legal,
Yeah.
like a responsible person.
Hmm.
Yeah, all the things you think you're like, this is genius, and then you get older and you're like, I was just a 13-year-old moron. You
Just
know?
reeking of marijuana.
Yeah, my parents were probably just like like the shame they had. They're like, we just shouldn't tell him that we know. It's easier this way.
Yeah, let's not make a thing about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been a weird episode. Los Chupacabros reunion, walk through memory lane.
I thought this was left hand, right brain.
It is, but I mean, you guys.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know what we were doing.
Yeah, well, you know.
Thought this was the
Paul,
fucking
you
Jurassic
enter, you
Park
out,
pod.
I guess.
All right. Well, that's our Jurassic Park
don't think I'm in.
podcast.
You're
I
out.
think I'm out.
You're
It's
going to
good
ask me
hanging out
not
with
to
you
put
guys.
this out later.
You're right, Paul. You are out because we didn't want you in. That's what it was. We decided amongst the three of us that you are not Chupacabro ready. Go do some illegal drugs. At
Go
your
back in
parents'
time and
house.
smoke weed
Yeah,
at 13.
and then talk.
Have
And
a
then
what was it,
maybe.
a gay train wreck or something?
Sure, that
Okay,
too.
train wreck and the
That'd be a funny type of train wreck. Oh my God, it was a gay train wreck. It was just, they were
the
on their way
gayest
to
train wreck
fucking
I've ever
a
seen.
gay event. I don't know what I got.
all right.
Yeah, the blood's gone.
Yeah.
I did it.
All right, thank you for
reference to
coming up.
Fievel.
Hit us with that signature
I
sign
love
off,
Five-O,
Andres.
dude.
Yeah, I gotta
Wakanda,
pop.
whatever.
Whoa, dude.
Was that what it was?
Yours is
That's a hot.
offensive.
That's a cool shirt.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda
Are we
forever.
done yet?
Are we
That's
done
a
yet?
plus.